What's up, guys? We have another new video for you. We love you out there. So check this out. We talked to some international friends, some friends that we know back from our IHOP days, IHOP University. But anyway, we asked them some questions and they're gonna answer it on our channel. And yeah, check them out. We're gonna leave their channel at the bottom. Here they go.
Hey guys, my name's Devin.
I'm Tessa.
Great to meet you guys. We are excited to answer a few questions to get to know a little bit more about us.
Yeah, we were so excited when Devin and Dorothy reached out wanting to do this video, so we'll just go ahead and jump right in.
Let's do it.
Alright, the first question is, what is your favorite thing to do as a couple? And for us, it's really easy, honestly.
Eat dinner. Oh, wait.
Well, that too, actually. That's a close second. Okay, let's count them down. 3,
5.
2, 1.
Bookstore.
Bookstores. Yes, we love going to bookstores.
Yes, we do.
We just keep buying books.
I have just tons. It's like more fun to buy the books
than to read them.
I know. I love just buying, just stacking them up, filling the shelf.
Buying more shelves for the books.
But I only buy cheap books though. Thrift stores, $2 books. You know, I never buy like over 10. She might, but.
Alright, the next question is, what is your favorite encounter with Jesus?
Well, that's a really good question. Probably my favorite encounter, I always think about this. It's when I first moved here to Kansas City about 4 years ago. I had never really experienced God that much, or like His presence. I didn't know much about Him. And so there's this one night where I just really got hit with the presence of the Lord. And it was really just feeling a lot of joy, feeling the love of God, just for one of the first times, just knowing that, you know, He's real, knowing He accepts me, loves me. You know, so powerful. I was just like laughing all night, and I was just wobbling around. It wasn't really about all that, but it was just a really good time of experiencing Him and His love.
That's cool.
And so that's like a beginning of many, you know, encounters with Him.
That was like 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's awesome. For me, I don't have like I have little things like your story, but nothing really sticks out to me as much as just this particular season of my life when I was in a really, really tough spot and I had to just really get real before the Lord, and I was giving myself daily just to time in the Word and seeking what He thought about me, who I was I worthy of love, things like that. And I really just began to heal up so much of what had been broken inside of me, and it really set me on a trajectory because now I really want that for other teen girls around that age. I'm always wanting to just encourage them and speak to them because that was so important in my life. So that was a really sweet season.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what's a funny quirk about you or your spouse? What do you think?
You? Okay. Devin, your funny quirk, I could honestly name like a dozen because you're just so sweet. But
take notes.
But he has this funny thing because he's such a musician at heart and he's a drummer primarily. He hears everything that someone says or just what he has on his mind. He finds like the rhythm and cadence to it and he'll make it into like a little song, which is cute, but then he keeps singing the song like
yeah.
all day and all week. It's nuts. It's really funny.
It is.
It's a quirk for
sure. If you ever come to Kansas City, maybe I'll sing a song to you. Probably not. But maybe.
Okay, what's mine?
What is your quirk? I'd have to say one of your quirks is probably, definitely, maybe, perhaps.
What?
Just kidding. One of your quirks is definitely your laugh. You're like one of the only people I know that has like 100 different laughs. There'll be like, I don't know, you know the person, like, you know them by their laugh. Like something funny, you're like, oh, it's that person. Tessa could really be any person. She's like a voice actor, but only with her laughs. That's like.
Gosh, it's true. He makes fun of me for it all the time. Cause my mom will be like, the next I'm like. Anyway, it's a mess.
How do you grow your relationship in Jesus as a couple and as an individual?
Individual.
Individual. Your tea.
You wanna go first?
Nope.
Okay, fine, I'll go. So for me personally, something that is so important to me, because I am also a musician, is even more than just like speaking the word or praying or talking to the Lord, which is super important and valuable. I love singing to the Lord. I love worship. My heart really comes alive in the place of worship. So even just like at church on Sunday mornings or whatever, that's like my time to connect with the Lord. But also being able, just while I'm in the car, while I'm having a bad moment, hard time, just singing my emotions to the Lord, it feels so vulnerable. And I think that's what makes it so special. And it really just breaks off whatever funk I'm in. So it's really special for me.
That's good, babe.
Thanks, honey.
For me, individually, it'd probably be the journey I took just learning to hear God's voice. So long I would talk to him, I'd read the Bible, but when I actually started listening to like what he's saying, just like I'm listening to what she's saying or anyone's talking to me, I listen to their words and I respond. As I learned to do that with God and knowing that that was like available, that you actually could talk to God, you know.
Yeah.
When I first, moved here, I was like, I didn't even know you could talk to God. I didn't even know that was like a real thing, you know. Prayer was just like, it wasn't really like, it was like talked about, but it wasn't like, it didn't seem like a relationship.
Yeah.
And so that's what really kind of helps me grow in the Lord, is just listening to what he's saying. It really just changes everything.
Yeah. It's good.
And then probably together as a couple, since we are musicians, it's really as we pray and sing together, like when we sing and play music together, we really encounter the Lord. And we should do that more.
Yeah, we try to do like little worship nights. It's something we definitely want to keep growing
every
in.
couple of months.
We need to do it more, because every time we're just like, oh, this is so amazing. And we feel so close to each other and so close to the Lord. So that's probably like the biggest thing. But ever since we first started dating, and possibly even before, Devin has prayed for me like every single night. That's just been his goal. So that also, just praying over one another and praying into like hopes, dreams, failures, insecurities every day, it brings us a lot closer to Jesus and to each other. So, yes. That was the last question. I can't put you scratching in. That was the last question, but we had such a good time answering these, and hopefully you are given some new ideas on how to connect with the Lord, and you learned a little bit more about us. If you found us interesting, you should check out our YouTube channel.
Yes, like, subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, and we also made a question and answer, but we put it on their channel, so we'll leave a link to that too.
Genau, also wenn ihr unser Video sehen wollt, geht ihr auf den Channel von Tessa und Devin.
See you soon.